I'm a 16-year-old bodybuilder on prep, and this is everything I got from the grocery store for under $150. I'll be splitting up this grocery haul into 4 different categories: proteins, carb sources, greens and, fruits, and over here are supplements. Our supplements were not counted into the $150, but I will put that total price at the end. Make sure you watch this Saturday's video because I'll be doing a full day of eating for the first day of my cut, which will include all of these meals, and I'll do a macro and vitamin and nutrient breakdown. Without further ado, let's actually get into the goodies of this grocery haul. Everyone's favorite macronutrient is probably protein, let's just be honest. So first, let's start with protein. I got this protein shake from Costco. It came in a 20 pack, but if I'm being honest, I already put the rest up and I don't really feel like taking them all out. Next, liquid egg whites. These are gonna be great for breakfast, which I will also pair with some eggs. This is a 12 pack of eggs, and everything that you see me taking out right now will be the full day of eating. Next, we have a whole fillet of Atlantic salmon. Then we got 2 things of 93.7 ground beef. And 1 whole thing of boneless, skinless chicken breast. And last but not least, with the proteins, 2 tubs of non-fat Greek yogurt. Now that we've finished our proteins, let's go into our carb sources. If I'm gonna be honest, I already filmed this once, and when I went to go get the macaroni pasta, the bottom broke and a bunch fell up. So, first carb source is macaroni shells. It's not actual macaroni and cheese type of shell. I know I said that this aisle or this section is gonna be greens and fruits, but I'm gonna be mainly using these for my carbs, for like pre-workout. So I want to put them with the other carb sources. Another thing I'll be having as pre-workout is just 1 Rice Krispie. I'll have that with my bananas. So those will be my pre-workout. This is a great easy carb source just for pre-gym. Next, we have the classic jasmine rice. Every bodybuilder is probably eating jasmine rice with at least one of their meals. Same with our last carb source. Almost every bodybuilder eats potatoes or sweet potatoes. Every pro bodybuilder is definitely probably eating sweet potatoes. So this is our last carb source, and let's get into the greens. Start off with our greens. We got 4 heads of broccoli in total, nothing crazy. Next, we have a bunch of kiwis. We're gonna be having these for breakfast. I love kiwis, so I'm very excited to have 2 of these, or 150 grams for breakfast. Next, we got some avocados. And what I think is the craziest, I got these from Aldi's. Look at the size of these strawberries. Mind you, I'm like 6'1". I think I have like 9-inch hands or something. Look at the size of these strawberries in my hand. Like, that is like, these strawberries are huge. Like, I don't know if you can tell on camera how big these strawberries are. How big these strawberries are, but they're massive. I know this isn't technically a green, but I mean, it comes from olives, so I put in the greens. This is just olive oil, helps with get some of your vitamins, which I said I'll talk more about when I do my full day of eating. 2 bags of asparagus. 2 things of raspberries, which I'll be having with that Greek yogurt as one of my snacks. Then 2 things of baby spinach. For our last section, we have our supplements. Yes, this is protein powder, and I didn't put it with protein, but it's okay. The reason I didn't add this into the main total was basically because these are only going to be once a month purchases, while everything else would be like once a week. So I didn't want it to seem like I'm spending $300 every week, because that's just not true. Everything else was from Aldi, Costco, and Walmart, and that was pretty cheap. All right. So first of all, we got raw dark chocolate protein powder. This is the best protein powder I've ever had. It's my favorite. I mean, there's not much to say about it. It's I don't normally like protein powders, but it's good. I hate taking creatine, so I got the gummy form. Only 20 calories, so it'll be okay for the cut. I've had multiple of these, and this is probably my least favorite. They are disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. Don't get the Bodytech ones, they're not that good. I've had way better ones off of Amazon. Hopefully they actually had creatine because I don't think they were tested, but whatever. We have some EAAs, which we'll be taking after our workout before we do our cardio. So we sip it on this during cardio. Everybody had a scoop so far, very delicious. Last but not least, we just have some pre-workout. Yes, this isn't a full day eating item, but this is something I'll be using daily for my workouts. No, sorry. This one only has 200 milligrams of caffeine. I normally like getting the charge, but then it had that vitamin shot. So instead of 350, I'll be lowering it to 200. Not on purpose, just how that turned out. This isn't technically a supplement. I didn't know what other category to put it in, so I just put in supplements. This is just sugar-free barbecue sauce. You know, make my meals not as plain and dry, and just add a little bit of flavor. Now that we're done showing all the groceries we got, just a reminder, next video I make, I will be talking more in depth about those. I don't want to go too in depth with this video because it would be able to take forever. But when I do a full day meeting, I'll go over each meal, everything in the meal, and the vitamins and nutrients about it. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, make sure you stick around to next Saturday because I'll actually be talking about it. Tomorrow is my first day of, Friday is technically my first day of prep, but I'll be filming it Saturday. So thank you guys for watching. My camera is slowly falling. I don't know why. Y'all have a good one.